Hey guys, Joe here from Everything Gaming 101, bringing you another deck profile video. This one's going to be of a deck that I already did before, but the deck was kind of incomplete. I was actually missing some pieces, and I didn't have a full lineup. So I'm actually going to bring you that now, and I'm also going to give you guys kind of like a report on how the regionals was. I unfortunately didn't really get to watch top 8. But the regionals, it looked like there was a very wide variety of anime, which is really nice. So it was actually really good to see that. But anyway, guys, let me go on to the deck profile. I'll show you. My main deck that I've been playing right now is, because of the funny story of me buying that one booster box and getting the SP that I wanted. That's my main deck that I'm playing, and that will be my forever and always competitive deck, is my Nisekoi deck. I do play Chitoge, and she's probably my favorite character on Nisekoi. So, onto the deck profile, I'll give you guys the final view. So let me go on over here. I don't want to spoil the cards for you. But anyway, guys, Regionals was an absolute blast. If I met you at Regionals, I want to thank you again for being so awesome and even subscribing to my channel, because that actually meant a lot to me. Especially that you guys want to see more footage, and I'm definitely going to bring you guys more videos as well. I really can't wait to do more. And like I said, if you guys keep supporting me the way that you have been, and I just keep growing and growing and growing, thanks to all of you, I'll actually be able to go to more and more events, not necessarily even just from my area, but all around the country, and bring you coverage all around. And I would honestly love to do that for everybody. It would really mean a lot, so keep liking and subscribing and sharing. Anyway, guys, onto the deck profile. So onto the first cards that we have. We're going to go to the level 0s first. So I play 4 of Surprising Sight Chitoge. So that's the Suicider, and on top of that too, she's a runner, but she doesn't have the cost like some other runners do. You just drop her on the field, and you don't have to mill one to really move her. She just does it on her own, but she's only limited to the center position on the center stage. So she's really good. I liked her. She was probably my MVP during the week, or during the weekend, I should say. She was very good to me. Then probably my second favorite card in the deck, to be honest, is Chitoge and Yukata. She's a really nice start as a level 0, and opening up her with the Suicider was actually a very fun combo this week. If I dropped her and the Suicider and they tried to kill her, I just, discard a character and then just encore her. Very good card. Then I play 3 of Two-of-a-Kind Raku. He was alright to me this weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't really get many Promised Pendants in Grave, and I unfortunately had a lack of really seeing them. Don't know why that happened, but it did. I obviously run 4, but, things happen. So, but anyway, he was alright. He was more of a assist for me, which was really nice, especially if I had 2 of them. Just all of my other key characters getting plus 500. It was just really good. Then I play 2. Swimsuit Marika. As you guys know, she is not my favorite character at all whatsoever, but the card itself for Swimsuit Marika is just really good. The brainstorm effect to mill 4 and then search your deck for that many characters times the amount of climax cards that she milled is just way too good. And especially in a deck that does nothing but search for answers, it's a really nice card. Then I play 2 of Not Good at Romance Chitoge. This is also a very good card. I don't really like her early game. I think of her more as a late game card, just because of the fact of I can move the Promised Pendant into my waiting room and give something plus 1 soul if I need to push for that last end game damage, and she's really nice for that. Definitely not as much or as good as an early game as she is a late game, but I do still have more, of course. So then I've also got the last one of the level 0s. I play 1 First Love Chitoge. I know everybody's going to be asking me, hey, Joe, why don't you play more First Love Chitoge? She's good, but she's not as good as Swimsuit Marika. Her Brainstorm effect is pay 1 and then mill the top 4, and then give plus 2,000 power to characters on your side of the field as times that many climaxes that you milled. Her other effect is probably my favorite one, which is when something becomes reverse, give something else plus 1k power. Especially if you have a backup in hand, it's really good. But I only played it 1 because, to be honest, I don't really need her that often. I'd rather have Marika on board for her effect. And I also like the assist that Raku gives. So I'd rather have Marika and Raku on board. That's just me. Then on to the level 1s. I play 4 Promised Pendants. So I play 3 of the Chitoge Promise Pendant and then 1 of the Marika Promise Pendant. Reason why I do that is because searching for the characters is, all fine and dandy because the entire deck is searching for characters. So you don't really have to worry about that too much, which is really nice. The problem is that you cycle through the deck really, really, really fast, and that's where this one comes into play. So if you have this one in hand, you can rest 2 characters, pay 1, and take 2 cards from your 2 characters, from your waiting room, add them to your hand, and then discard any card. I really like her, especially if I need that last second push. She's really good at salvaging what I need. So that's why I tech in the 1. I was thinking about putting in 2, but just the cost is way too heavy, and I like the consistent search with the Chitoge pendant. So then I play 3 of Chitoge Out of the Bath. This card's very, very, very good as well. It's a really nice, not really like finisher, but it's a really good card to kind of tick off your opponent because it just sits there and they really can't get rid of it because she has the encore effect of pitch a character and she just comes back for her encore ability. And for 2 other characters on board, which usually have the assists or a brainstormer on board, she gets plus 1k, so she's a constant 7k. So she's very, very difficult to get around, and they really, really can't kill her, and you don't have to pay any stock to encore her, which is nice. Then I play 3 Weekend Date Chitoges. So I was originally using 4, just because of the fact that it was all I really had, because I only also had 2 Chitoge out of the bats. But Weekend Date Chitoge is honestly a really good card. I accidentally misread her in my first video. I thought she was a lot better than she is, but it's still a really good card. You drop her, she costs nothing, she's a level 1, and if a Promise Pendant is in your memory, she gets plus 2k, so she's a 6500 at all times, and especially any boost, she'll be a 7 to a 7500, plus a climax, so she can get up there pretty quick. So I really like having her, especially for a free drop. Then I play 3, which I was playing 4 of, which I decided to go down on, of the beloved, or not beloved Juliet, I'm sorry, Chitoge is Juliet. I only have 1 SR, so if you guys want to donate 2 more SRs, I won't be mad. Trying to foil out my deck, guys, yeah! So, I play her just because of the fact that she's also a nice little free 1-drop, well, not 1-drop, but level 1, and you play her, she gets plus 1500 when she's placed on the stage from your hand, and if you play Beloved Juliet in your memory, she was really good if I didn't have that field. You can pay 2 in your climax step when it's placed on your climax zone, pay 2, and you can call any character level 1 or less from your deck to your field. So I really, really, really like her. She wasn't necessarily used all that much for her effect, but I still really like her, especially if you're falling behind in that regard. And then for the last level 1s, I play 2 Thoughtfulness Raku. Again, I personally don't really like paying costs that are heavy or that high or even that often just because of the fact that you can really run out of stock really fast, which really limits your options late game. So that's why I decided to play him as the backup rather than the level 2 Chitoge backup. But seeing some of the stuff I did this weekend at Regionals being Attack on Titan, I may actually switch this to the Anti-Changer. I can't remember what she does specifically. All I know is that she's really good to combat the Colossal Titan, and it's very... The Colossal Titan was painful, guys, especially if they have all the pieces. The guy I played against called it Exodia, but the other cards, the arms, can't get reversed if the head isn't reversed. And the head is a 17,000 wall that you can't get around, and I think if they have both pieces on board, he loses 1 level in hand. So you can play it at level 2. It's just really broken. And it's a very annoying wall to get around. Granted, I have an answer to it, but unfortunately, seeing it and actually doing it are 2 different things. But anyway, on to the level 2s. I play 3 of Swimsuit Chitoge. Not because she's in a swimsuit, even though, that's cool and all. But she's also got a really, really, really good effect of if you have Promise Pendant in memory, she gets plus 1k for each of the Promise Pendants that are in there. So if you have all 4 Promise Pendants in your memory, she's getting plus 4k at all times. So she becomes an 11-5 for nothing, essentially. Just for searching your deck for answers and having them in your memory. It's really good. And then you could just recycle it with the 2-of-a-kind Raku and the not good at romance Chitoge. So it's honestly a very, very, very wicked combo. It's pretty insane. So I really like her. This is my answer that I was just mentioning to you guys for... the Colossal Titan. It's 2 of my level 2s. I play Lover's Chitoge. I play her for the Climax combo, not necessarily for the first effect of the second effect of the Encore, because I don't really like to clock Encore myself. But if I really need to get around a wall or something along those lines, she really helps, especially with something like the Colossal Titan. If you play Fake Love, when she attacks, you could pay 2 and bounce 2 characters from your opponent's side of the field to their hand, which, if you bounce the head and bounce one of the arms or something like that, and you can knock out the other arm, then they're not going to be able to do that unless they have the other pieces in hand. So you really don't have to worry about that much, which is really nice. And then I play one last level 2, which is Ties with You Chitoge. It's a really cool changer, especially if you're looking to get some acceleration, but I only play 1 because it is searchable, and it's not the must-have card at times, so it's really cool to just kind of use the change effect and then get the effect of the level 3/1 Chitoge when she comes onto the field, draw 2, and then ditch 1. It's really nice. Again, it's one of those things that either if you're falling behind and you really have nothing else to, that you can use, you can just drop her and then do that, or she's clock fodder, or if she goes into stock, she at least did the extra crit. So it's really nice to have her. And then on to the level 3s, guys. I play 2. I only play 5 level 3s. I play 2 Deep Friendship Chitoge. She is honestly very good, especially if you do that combo I was telling you about. And in one of the videos, you'll actually see what I got to do, and I still, unfortunately, lost to the Colossal Titan. But with her, you'll be able to put her on stage. When she's placed on stage from your hand, heal 1 from your clock. And then you could pay 1 and rest 2 characters, and till the end of turn, she gets the effect that she gets plus 2k, and when her battle opponent becomes reversed, it gets sent to the top of your opponent's deck, which is really nice. So that basically helps stop the whole Exodia piece, as we called it. So she's honestly very good, especially, again, against the Colossal Titan, and she can get very big very fast as far as her attack power. And then my personal favorite card in the deck, which I like best because everybody knows I like drawing cards, I play 3 of the 1 Chitoge and my 1 SP. Ah, it's so pretty. I kind of want to foil this deck out. It's just so expensive, but I might do it in time. But yeah, I play 3 of the 1 Chitoge, and this was probably my favorite card during the entire tournament. Just because of the fact that it really came in handy. When she's placed on stage, like I mentioned before, you could draw 2 cards, either by hand or by a change effect on top of that. You could draw 2 cards and then discard 1 card, and it doesn't matter which card it is that you discard. And then her other effect is what I really like too, especially for that last game, or that last second push, which actually helped me beat Sword Art Online quote-unquote meta deck. I don't know what the meta is for Sword Art Online as far as their deck build for what's in the meta, but she told me it was meta, so I'm just going to go with that. But if you play the Climax combo, if they cancel a damage, then you just shoot them for a damage, which is really nice. And it's honestly a really nice late game push, especially if you're at that 6 clock in your opponent's graveyard, or in your opponent's clock, and you can just sit there and just go, hey, you know, I'm going to, you know, kill you because I'm still going to shoot you for 1 after you cancel. So I really like her. She was really like that last game push, or that last second push in the late game. And then lastly, guys, onto the Climax cards. I play 8 Climax cards, obviously, so 3 of them are the Climax combo for the 1 Chitoge, which is Diary. This is the +2, draw 1, and give 1 soul. Then we also have the Fake Love, which combos with that level 2 I was telling you about. The reason why I play 3 of these is because of the fact that, unfortunately, I can't play more than 8 Climax cards, and then this is the Climax combo for the level 2. And then I also still play the Beloved Juliet as well, which I play 2 of, for the effect of Chitoge as Juliet, if I need it, God forbid. I used it once the entire tournament, and it helped me. It really didn't hurt me, but I was falling really behind that game anyway, so there's really no coming back from it. So it's honestly a very good card, especially, again, like I mentioned, if you're falling behind. So that's my final deck profile for what I took to Regionals. It did really well. I just think I misplayed a lot, and unfortunately I don't know every single ruling for some of the gameplay that's in this game, which I'm still trying to learn. So if you guys have any tips or hints or anything like that that you guys can give me from watching any of the gameplay videos, please feel free to let me know. I'm very open to suggestions. As far as the report from this weekend, again, I don't really know what topped at the moment because I unfortunately didn't get to watch Top 8 and I had to run to go to the wifey's in-laws house. She wanted me to go and visit, so I did. So, priorities, guys, priorities. But anyway, so that's my deck profile, my finalized one. Again, it did really well at Regionals. I don't know if this could be what's considered, quote-unquote, Metakoi. I don't think so. But again, it's a very good deck. I honestly love it a lot. It's my favorite deck that I've actually ever played in Weiss Schwarz, and I've played things like Persona, and I'm actually working on a Asuna deck build. But this is honestly my favorite deck that I've played in Weiss Schwarz, so I'm probably never going to get rid of this. It's going to stay with me forever, especially with this super sweet, awesome playmat. Apparently that's really, really, really hard to find, but I honestly really like this mat. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, guys, thanks again. I appreciate it. I'll bring you more of a report in a later video for the way regionals went, especially once I can put commentary on my gameplay videos. But I appreciate you guys helping me out and supporting me. Again, I am doing a giveaway for you guys for supporting me. I'm doing another. I'm doing the 6-packs of Attack on Titan Weiss Schwarz once I hit 50 subscribers. So just comment on one of the videos from the first mail day and up, and I will enter you into the drawing once we hit 50 subscribers, and then I'll give away free 6-packs of Attack on Titan Weiss Schwarz. So thanks again, guys. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you have any hints or tips as far as, maybe what I can do in this deck to make it a little bit better, obviously leaving it Chitoge based, let me know. I'm very open to suggestions. And if there's anything you guys want to see, please feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it as long as it's within my power. Again, I cannot do backflips. Thanks again, guys. This is Joe from Everything Gaming 101, signing off, and I'll see you guys later.